What up, y'all? It's your boy Talik. Just giving y'all a little video. I know I haven't been here in a while, so if y'all like my content or if y'all want to see more, make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment. It helps the algorithm out a lot. So yeah, we'll get right to it. So basically, this story time. I just want to get y'all like up to speed, basically, on like why I decided to step down from making music, or really like why I decided to take a break or whatever. So long story short. So I was making a lot of music. I was doing a lot of shows, a lot of open mics. I was in the studio constantly writing. This was about the year 2019. So if y'all been around this earth for a little while, y'all already know what I'm about to say. So basically 2020 came, COVID hit, and that's when basically like everything got shut down. And I was unable to do shows. That's when everybody started transitioning over to social media or whatever the case. And I'm not really too big on social media, but everybody had to transition to the new world and things like that. So really, I decided that I was gonna just start recording in the crib. You know what I mean? Real easy, real cheap. Everybody had big ideas back in the day. So yeah, I did buy my own studio situation. I did start recording, but recorded a little bit. Quality wasn't quite there. I did start producing some beats and stuff like that because I wanted to make some money doing that. I got some beats. They not perfect, but maybe I'll sell them a little bit and see what people think, or I'll broadcast them someplace, probably on YouTube or something. But yeah, I made a move. I moved to New York. If you ever been to New York, New York's a loud place. You got the people playing music all the time, the loud beats, the loud neighbors and stuff like that. So I was in the basement. I'm thinking, I could set up the little switch here. Nah, I'm in the basement, so you got the neighbors knocking on the floor. My nigga, waking people up in the middle of the night, so no sleep. Plus on top of that, regular life stress. Yeah, I'm writing, but then like, if you're an artist or you're creative and you're trying to practice your craft, like I just had this conversation with one of my friends who's a musician too. We like to practice in our peace, in our quiet. You know what I mean? And it's kind of hard. Excuse me. Ooh. I'm gonna have to cut that out. So yeah, it's a little hard to practice, and people are listening. That's either whether you practice in a line or try to make mistakes, and that's what learning. But it's hard to learn, and it's hard to learn when people listening as well, because you're afraid to make mistakes. And that was my point of view, and that was our point of view. So basically life started happening. I'm working full time. I'm living in New York, rent is high, so I gotta pay bills. I just wasn't happy with where I'm living, and it was kind of hard to like really record and make music there. I wanted to do shows and stuff like that, but at the end of the day I couldn't practice, so I wasn't comfortable. I'm a New Yorker, born and raised mostly. I'm from the Poconos as well. I spent my high school years out there. My high school years and a little bit extra time out there. So I'm familiar with both places, but I don't know as many people in New York as I do in the Poconos, or did. So it was kind of hard for me to find like genuine lessons. Maybe I didn't reach out, and I'm kind of frugal, plus paying rent in New York is so god So expensive, man, so expensive. Anyways, long story short, like, I lose a job. I was working in a hospital. I lose my job, or whatever the case may be there. Um, lose my job there, so now I'm working jobs that's paying less money. That's stipending, making my paycheck shorter throughout the week. So I'm working these odd jobs that, you know, aren't really sufficing the bills. Um, Really, New York wasn't a good move for me. Maybe that time, maybe the next time it'll be a little better. But this time, I just didn't like New York. So right now, I decided to move to DC. DC, I was able to find me a nice little space that's nice and private. My friend, she had let me stay at her place while I look for a place, so I'm very thankful for that. Um, you know, DC's a wild place. Like, if you're from New York, okay, so if I have to compare from New York, since these are the two cities that I could compare it to Philly, but like, it's not Philly, you know what I mean? And these are the cities that I'm familiar with. So I'd compare DC with New York City, you know what I mean? Like, except New York City got the high buildings. It's a lot more people. DC just got less people, I'd say. That's it. Like, and guns is legal, but still, people in New York act like guns is legal anyways. So it really ain't no difference. But as far as that go, it's a difference as far as like the people go. But anyways, I'm finding myself here. Hopefully I can develop myself here, grow up, find a place that I could call home for real. That's really my goal. Whether it's in Maryland, Virginia, Florida, Detroit, I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, that's a little bit about me. Thank y'all for listening, and catch me in the next video.